Hey guys, I want to share with you an awesome little Christmas gift I got. Normally when you see stuff packaged like this, you're like, wow, this is going to be cheesy. I wonder what they spent on it. Doing a little research, found out this is a $30 item from Dick's Sporting Goods. I normally don't condone such places. I hate big box stores. I like the little guy. But this is one that's really worth having. I've already cut it open. As you can see, I'm impatient anytime that there's a knife and a flashlight involved. Anybody that knows me, and probably anybody that's watched my videos, knows I love it. But anyways, forgive me if I mispronounce it, but this is an item marketed by the company called Wenger, W-N-G-E-R, I guess is how you would say it. But anyways, genuine bow marked Swiss Army knife. Yes. And a little flashlight from a company I'm not real familiar with called Dorsey, I believe, D-O-R-C-Y. Honestly, God, I'm not real familiar with this company, nor this company, even though everybody's heard the term Swiss Army knife before in their life. But just looking on the outside of the package over here, Crest Wenger, genuine Swiss Army knife since 1893. Whoa. But coming over here, it's got a Highlander Swiss Army knife and a Dorsey LED flashlight. Knife features 7 implements and 9 functions. That's kind of cool. Saying it's got some tools on there. LED flashlight features a powerful 100-foot beam and a lifetime bulb that never needs replacing. I don't know if I'll make it to test that or not, but it does say knife made in Switzerland with lifetime warranty, so that's kind of cool. You know, if there is a legitimate lifetime warranty on it, plus it, as long as it don't say made in China, I love it. But anyways, we'll flip it over here looking at the back of the package. It's got a little bit of basic information about the Wenger Swiss Army knife, talking about the things they've done. I won't bore you to death with that. Also over here, it has a schematic that shows what all the tools are on the knife, and it has a little details about the flashlight. Enough talking about the package. Let's tear it open. I've already done it, but you can watch me do it again. Lifting up, got an awesome flashlight. Good size, you know. To compare it to a previously reviewed flashlight, we've got a G2X Pro right here. So you see, kind of standard length. Of course, this being a CR123 powered light and this being a AA powered light, there is going to be a noticeable size difference as far as thickness. But I'm actually planning on, I'm going to take this one outside and compare it to this one when we get to an outside beam shot portion of this video. But it's marketed by Dorsey. There's some real nice knurling across the texture. Nice smooth reflector. Not sure exactly what LED emitter that is, but you know, like I said, for 30 bucks you can't expect miracles. It does have a clicky tail cap. Tactical, quote unquote, and as you can see, it did come with 2 Duracell AA batteries, and there is a little rubber seal for waterproofing. And turn that off so we don't have any more accidental discharges of light. Oh, I just turned it on. But anyways, just playing with it right here on the black surface of my Glock mat. You can see that's a pretty nice tight little beam there, with a little bit of flood, a little bit of ambient light coming off the side. Like I said, they rated it 45 lumens, so it's not blindingly bright, but with that reflector, I've kind of got a little bit of anxiety. I want to go try it. So we'll set this back down to the side, and we'll go outside with it in a minute. But getting to this awesome little Swiss Army knife, if we can get it back out, we have a couple cool little features here. It's real thin, very, very thin. It's actually, if I can dig in my pocket, thinner than my previously reviewed cold steel American Lawman, which is just a blade. Even though it's an awesome blade, it's just a blade. But coming up here, we got, see if we can't get it open, I think they measured at 2.5 inch knife blade. Seems to be pretty robust and well made. It is branded with their brand logo, and also says Switzerland on the blade. So we'll close that up, and right here is a little bit of a fingernail tool. Got a file built into it. and a picking device, or whatever it may be needed for. I guess it's multiple uses. Not really as a screwdriver. As you can see, it's kind of got a sharp edge to it, or a sharp point. But we'll close that one back up. Coming down here is one I've got questions about. To me, looks like a flathead screwdriver, of course, here on this end, and probably some type of cap or bottle opener. I guess they're claiming this small little notch to be a wire stripper. They listed on this particular item. I'm not seeing how that's a wire stripper. I hadn't tried it yet, but we'll have to get back on that one, I guess. We'll close that back up, and coming over here, we've got a little can opener. As we can see, a nice sharp pointed can opener. And that's only one side. Once we flip it over, we'll see we have a Phillips head screwdriver and some type of awl, or like a air, like a little hole clearing device. Stick it into maybe a little metallic hole or something and get some burrs out or something. But anyways, pretty neat little knife. Does have a key ring attachment here, which is right in between the, yes, in true Swiss Army fashion, if I can get it out, a toothpick, if I can get it out. Going back to the long one. Is it a bad thing if you have to use a tool to get into your multi-tool? Anyways, got a toothpick, very thin, and also, once we get that back in, got a little set of tweezers also. Just like every Swiss Army knife you had growing up. Cool little set of tweezers. So, a lot of practical stuff you could do with this on an everyday carry basis. Say maybe you picked up this little kit to have this flashlight, maybe as a around the house / car flashlight or something like that. Like I said, getting a little bit on the big side for everyday carry. And maybe you need a nice little set of tools to carry in your pocket. But I don't know, thought it was pretty interesting. Like I said, price tag from Dick's was $30, $29.99, and I can already say I like the knife. The tool setup is pretty neat. That almost may be worth $30 by itself. So the flashlight may just be a bonus. But let's go outside and see what it looks like, out in a dark environment compared to another flashlight or two. But stay tuned while we move outside. Thank you. All right. Finally, the sun went down. We wanted to get out here and do some beam shots with this awesome Dorsey light. Go ahead and just for comparison purposes, I brought a standard Rayovac brand 2D cell flashlight. The kind that's $5 at Lowe's you pick up just for a rainy day. And if we can even see it, pretty hard to see actually. But just for comparison, right now I've got a line of bushes probably 10 or 15 yards away from me, probably closer to 10 to 12 yards away from me. And on the camera I can't make it out at all, but with my eyes I can see a little bit. I can even probably see effective range on this particular light. I would probably cap at probably 25 to 30 yards. And right here at the bushes, on the camera I can't see it all, but with my eyes I can see it okay. And it's that dim yellow light that you get from an incandescent bulb. So just in case you can see it, on the right and on the left, the Dorsey light there, and I can make that out with the camera. So we'll put that Rayovac back down. But this is measured at 45 lumens, but the reflector on it is so well made that you get a nice tight spotlight out, like I said, 10 to 12 yards on those bushes. Hoping you can see this. I can see it pretty well on the camera, but so you get a nice tight pattern. And actually with my eye, about 5 more yards away, there's a little tree line on the other side of the road that runs adjacent to my property. I can see in the trees very, very well. And actually even out, I've got another tree line that I would estimate about 200 yards away, and I can barely make out some of the larger trees. So this would definitely be like probably about a 50-yard light or so. It may throw it farther than that, but for all intents and purposes, probably 50 yards will cap it. Over here to the right, I can see about 50 yards across the street. But awesome little light. And also, as a previously reviewed light to compare it to, the Surefire G2X Pro, that's on the right. 200 lumens on high. The left is 45 lumens single mode. So as you see, you get a whole lot more light with the Surefire on the right. But considering that that's a $90 flashlight versus I paid $30 for a Dick's Special that came with a flashlight and a pocket knife, that's pretty awesome. You know, and there's the low mode with the Surefire light. Hoping you can see that. Let this car get by. And like I said, $90 flashlight on the right, $30 with a knife flashlight on the left. Pretty cool little setup. Super glad I bought this little thing from Dick's, and I'm glad it came about it the way I did. Everybody else that missed out, I'm sorry. But if you're interested in maybe a little a light for, like I said, probably a car use, or maybe it's on the verge of being large for everyday carry, it can be done. But it runs off of 2 AA batteries. You know, as you can see from this comparison, very fair for the kind of money and size, and the fact that it uses an everyday battery like 2 AA's. Very fair little light. But one more time with the Surefire, and then the little Dorsey light. But I hope that gave you some good information, and if you have any questions or I can help in any way, as I always do, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, maybe a favorite would be nice, and definitely subscribe. Check out the rest of my videos on my channel. I've got some other stuff like this, hopefully give you some good information on something you might be interested in. But thanks for watching.